Henry McClure Live. This video goes out to John Coffey, better known as John Koloff, of Seven Brew fame, of fame of Abilene, of fame of being a pharmacist, of fame of being married to a lovely Topeka girl. Anyway, how you doing today? Merry Christmas. Hey, I just got off the phone with Fred Chavez of the state Department of Revenue Valuation Department discussing the acquisition of the old Pizza Hut at on Croy and Topeka Boulevard. And I was telling him how you overpaid for that property based on all the deferred maintenance of that building. And, we had to do the demo, a lot of cleanup, the repairs of the sump pumps, replacements of that, and the ejector issues. Uh, the removing of the boards, the cleaning up the landscaping, all that deferred maintenance costs a lot of money. And then I told him too that how bad Pizza Hut or that building is being affected by Goodyear, to the point for me of just total frustration. It's like you can't keep moving the ballards or the parking blocks, like right there, those parking blocks. You can't keep moving those like 5, 6 times and say, "Oh, who did that?" It's like the donut shop guy that's going broke with the fat guy sweeping the floor. Where all my profits going? They keep moving those things and acting like they didn't do it, and that's mean. And I'm just not that stupid. But also, too, one thing that you're going to have to do, I think you got to go ahead, buy the Lego cement blocks, and if Fit doesn't put them in, get Tyler to put them in, but get them in place, get them out of the way. Uh, you know, because that's going to be an ongoing issue. And the last thing that you really need to do is you need to uh, address mainline Trentine parking and the Goodyear parking, because they really need to have a crosswalk there for safety. And as long as mainline is going to lease to Goodyear, and as long as Goodyear is going to lease from mainline, and they're going to continue to walk across without a crosswalk, and not that whole thing is going to catch up. And what you really need to do, you need to put the liability out on the city first. You got to contact the city and ask them to fix it, and then ultimately the liability goes on to the mainline and Goodyear company about how they're going to do it, because then they got to either set of guidelines that you got to go to the crosswalk, whatever. But somebody's going to get hurt just walking across. But also, too, the long term uh, relationship between whoever owns the Pizza Hut and the Goodyear, that's going to be an ongoing problem, just based on just the short experience I have with it, and how rude the management is of Goodyear. So, anyway, that's me venting this morning, only on a cup of coffee, only on one cup. Got some hair issues working, but hope you had a great Christmas. And this video, at least for a longevity standpoint, can help memorialize the state if you ever take your tax appeal above the county up to the state level. Fred at least has been made aware today of your overpayment of the property today, and the day-to-day issues coping with Goodyear, and all that adds up and changes the value of that real estate in the long run. I mean, last but not least, the county always tries to penalize you for what you have it listed for. But that's an unfair way. That's really an unfair way to, uh, you can't penalize the landowner for wanting to try to make a profit. Well, that's what you think the value is. It's what we want to get. Market value is what a guy will take, what a guy will pay, and what a guy will take. Market value. What a seller's willing to sell it for, and a buyer's willing to pay. That's market value. No matter what you've got it listed at. And hey, even if you're deferred maintenance, if you never recapture that, well, uh, that's on your back. Plus, you got to also consider the carrying costs. What does it cost? The maintenance of the building, paying the real estate taxes, the utilities, security, all that, all that put into a blender, and what a guy will pay and what a guy will sell. There's your value. Anyway, good luck.